Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookies because I want some dessert.
Chocolate chip cookies?
But we're using almond flour instead of regular flour.
Are you making keto cookies for me?
Yeah.
So Daddy and I are trying to be really good. Something about the new year and New Year's resolutions and trying to be, on our diet and be good and not cheat all day, every day.
New Year's resolutions are to be broken.
Yeah, I think they might be meant to be broken. But this year, we're going to give it at least 1 month. We did good last year. Okay, so we've been doing the keto diet for 6 months or so. Maybe 8 months.
Like
It's been a long time. We did the keto diet and we did really good with it. But then, the holiday comes around and you start to cheat on your diet. And pretty soon,
cannot have pie.
Pretty soon it just feels like you're not on a diet at all.
You cannot have a Thanksgiving without pie or Christmas without...
Or biscuits or rolls or all the things that you want to have in the holidays.
It won't be a holiday.
A cinnamon roll for Christmas breakfast.
With
Okay,
like
so...
5 inches of cookies on it.
So we decided that we're going to go back on the keto diet. We're going to start doing really good. So when the kids say, let's have dessert, Daddy's going to make us some cookies that are keto cookies.
I'll hook us up.
I don't bake. Daddy bakes. So for the record, 1 tablespoon of chocolate chips, and I'm not sure that counts because it's clearly heaping, but there's 28 chocolate chips on this spoon, and that is 9 carbs. Hey, Dad! How them cookies coming?
1 minute.
That gives us plenty of time to play your favorite game! How many carbs are in that food?
All right, let's play.
Okay, here we go. We have jumbo marshmallows. How many carbs do you believe is in 1 serving?
Well, that's nothing but sugar. So, 38.
You get 1 marshmallow and he guesses 38 carbs. The real answer is 1 marshmallow is only 21 carbs. And these are the big fat mamma jammas, these giant ones.
Yep.
Round 2. These are regular sized marshmallows. How many is in a serving?
I'm gonna say 3.
And how many carbs do you think is in a serving?
21.
So 21 and you get 3 of these? You actually get to have 4, and there's 24 carbs in there. That's close, that's pretty close. All right, now we're switching brands here because that's just what we have. We have mini marshmallows, the teeny tiny guys. How many do you get for a serving, and how many carbs is in a serving?
I'm going to say you get to have double that, 8, and it's gonna be 25.
All right, 2/3 of a cup of these. So it's not an exact number, but there's definitely more than 8. Definitely more than 8. But there is 24 carbs.
What did I say? 25. I said 25.
I said 25. So you get more of the mini ones. So I say this is the best idea. We should always buy tiny ones.
I don't like marshmallows.
Or we should just not buy any.
But I love marshmallows.
I like the jumbo ones too.
You know what?
S'mores.
The only thing marshmallows are good for, well, not the only thing. My favorite thing to do with marshmallows, because I like marshmallows.
Right.
S'mores.
Yeah.
S'mores is the best thing ever.
Now, the way I like my s'mores, I don't like it to get burned. I like it to get nice, light brown, enough that you can slowly and gently pick up that
The crusty layer.
Knead it, and then try again.
If only there was some sort of indoor appliance
If only.
where we could make s'mores without having to go outside in the rain.
I know. Man, I wish there was a machine.
Ta-da! We got a s'mores maker from Grandma and Grandpa for Christmas this year. And I think since we have a s'mores maker and we've got all the marshmallows in the world, we should make s'mores. Yay! It's a 2-in-1 s'mores maker with chocolate fondue feature that makes s'mores from the great indoors instead of the great outdoors. Roast marshmallows to perfection and melt chocolate in minutes. Ooh, it's the candy trays. There's the real workhorse here. Yay, the instructions.
Instructions. First thing that goes in the garbage.
Got it all put together here. It pretty much comes put together, but we're gonna turn it on to the s'mores function and wait. According to the directions that I threw on the floor and then promptly picked back up to make sure I was doing it right. According to the directions, we have to leave this on, let it get hot and burn off all the extra chemicals and junk that are on it for 10 minutes. Then we have to let it cool off completely and then it's ready to use. So now we're just waiting. Ooh, it's getting warm, I can feel it. So I realize most of you probably don't care about these conversions, but I find it fascinating only because we're watching our carbs and how much we eat. So here's the math that I'm doing. This is 2/3 of a cup of mini marshmallows. This is 24 carbs. This is 1/3 of a cup. This is 12 carbs. So I counted the marshmallows that are in the 1/3 of a cup pile, and there's 30 marshmallows in here. So I put 15 in this pile, and that makes this pile only 6 carbs. This pile only has 7 marshmallows in it, and this pile is going to be 3 carbs. I can have all of these marshmallows. Look at this smorgasbord I can have for only 3 carbs, guys. If you get really close, they look more impressive. Okay, we did our due diligence. We turned it on for 10 minutes and we waited for it to cool completely. Now I can put my finger on it, it's not hot. So we're gonna turn it back on. Who wants to make s'mores? All right, now we have to wait for it to heat up.
Why'd you do that?
That's a big old marshmallow. You guys want to roast those or what?
Yeah.
All right, don't burn them. Who's gonna tell the scary story? Aren't we supposed to tell scary stories while we roast marshmallows?
Once upon a time, there was
Once
a
upon
dad.
a time, there was no cell service. The end.
Once upon a time.
And I
There was
lost
no
my cell phone.
Wi-Fi.
No!
I wonder which one of those is the keto-friendly one.
They don't catch on fire.
Yeah, they do.
Also, I can no longer control it. It's just gonna cook this part forever.
Because it doesn't spin anymore, which means it's melty. It's coming off, it's coming off. We're gonna have a...
Turn it.
You're gonna have to get your fingers involved here, Jordan.
Grab it like this, Anna. And pull it.
Pull it off.
That's hot.
But carefully.
Blow on it. Roasted marshmallow. Your very favorite place, not in the rain.
Comfort of your own home.
No,
Your own kitchen.
my favorite place is Disneyland.
That's a good point.
And we're gonna go there.
I guess we should probably bring our marshmallows with us then, huh?
Yes. Every day after downtown Disney, marshmallows for dessert.
Oh, yeah. Look, even my little keto-friendly one is toasting.
Oh, how I love sugary chemicals.
Jackson's is done toasting. Is that how you like it? Nice and toasty brown?
Yes.
Is that perfect, or you like to light it on fire and fling it around?
I like to light it on fire. I hate
I like
lights
it.
on
I like it a
fire,
little
so
burnt.
it's burnt and yucky.
I
Yeah, I don't
like
like
it a
it
little
either. And this, I don't think would ever light it on fire. You have to try really hard to light it on. Ah!
It's perfect.
You want it on a cookie or like that?
On a cookie. That was a choice.
We're making s'mores here, people. There's cookies right there. You need a cookie?
Yes.
Well, then get a cookie, silly. Huh.
You want a sandwich?
I was just going to get a cookie.
You know, like this?
Yes, but it wanted smush.
Okay, first thing.
Oh, that's gonna be smushy.
Oh.
Smush.
Oh, what if they
He's gonna need an extra bath.
He's gonna need an extra monthly bath.
Yummy. Look at my beard.
Man, Diaz is smoking.
And you're still cooking? Is that good?
Yeah.
You got a little something there.
It's on my chin. I feel something on my chin.
I don't know why. You about done?
Yeah, this part's burnt.
This part. It's not burnt.
Careful, Jordan. You're gonna end up with it in the floor.
I know.
Be Careful.
Help, it's stuck. It's not moving. Now my finger's stuck. Help.
I super hate you. Name that movie reference.
Lego movie. I was expecting you to say like in the comments below.
We don't have any comments. Thanks a lot, YouTube.
Below.
And the Facebook below.
So YouTube would be worse about that.
Mia's gonna light her hands on fire, sticking her marshmallow right to the hot thing. How many times have you stuck it to it? Once at least.
Yeah. That's why it's burnt in there.
Oops.
No.
You all done? You didn't eat very much.
I need a drink.
I can imagine that's true. All done? All right, well, take it off the flame then. You can hold it away from the heat for a minute and let it cool off. As long as it's not fallen off your stick yet, then you can still hold it and let it cool off. Are you gonna do a sandwich or are you just gonna do a marshmallow? All right, here's your cookies. It's a little hard to put we got the chocolate ready, but it's a little hard to put a kiss on that kind of gigantoid.
Inside.
Oh, you got your cookie sandwich ready. Nice, that was a good stretch. Is it good?
You know how bad I want to go.
Oh. You can lick it off your fingers, because remember, this is 0 carbs.
I just don't want to.
There's actually 0 carbs in one mini marshmallow because there's not enough to be considered 1 carb.
There's not enough mass.
Right, there's not enough in one mini marshmallow to be considered any carbs.
So technically
That means I can eat my 1 roasted marshmallow here with no guilt whatsoever.
What about 2?
Well, you start pushing it when you have 2, 3, 4, because then it's like 1 carb,
5.
3 carbs, 5 carbs. If you have 7 of them, it's 3 carbs.
This is the best part.
Is it? Why? Because it's crunchy?
Oh yeah.
The crispy marshmallow part?
No, the crunch.
The crunch part?
Yeah, it's so cool when you bite.
That looks delicious. Are you ready to take a bite? You're not gonna put one on top? Oh, there you go, there you go.
It's too big.
Yum. Did you just stick it to your chin on purpose?
I was trying to take a bite of the chocolate.
Diet marshmallow, guys. Aw, I'll let it get cold. I'm gonna eat 1 hot because mine was cooled off already and I wanted it hot. Diet marshmallow, take 2. It's all gooey. Yum. Who thought indoor s'mores was a great idea?
It doesn't cook as fast. It's not fun because the fun part about making s'mores is because you're camping and you're outside.
You know why this is double good?
Why?
Because this s'mores maker does double duty. We could make fondue out of chocolate and then we could dip marshmallows in fondue. That would be amazing too. So I think this is going to be an amazing thing to have, particularly on special occasions when we want to dip something in chocolate or cheese. Oh, now I gotcha.
I will only agreeably have s'mores if we make a tent in the living room. Someday, like, we watch a movie in the tent. And
You can't watch a movie in the tent. You have to watch a movie and then set up the tent.
No, you set up the tent in the living room, like facing.
We could set up the tent in the playroom.
No, because then you can't watch a movie in the tent, and that's cool.
So are we putting a real tent in the house, or are we putting, like, blankets up and making a tent?
Blankets up.
Blanket fort. Blanket forts and s'mores. All right, we'll do it. But for now, guys, I gotta send my smarty pantsuses to bed. So,
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want to make this channel strong? Share it with your friends. And now, good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Subscribe, touch it. Boof. Indoors s'mores are yummy.